Picture France in the late 18th century, a nation on the brink of dramatic change, a time of opulence and grandeur for the few, but dire poverty and suffering for the many. The nation was divided into three social classes, or estates, with the vast majority of the population, the third estate, shouldering the financial burdens of the state, while the privileged first and second estates lived lives of luxury, exempt from taxation. Simultaneously, France was drowning in debt due to extravagant spending by the monarchy and the costly aid provided to the American Revolution. To add fuel to the fire, the ideals of the Enlightenment began to seep into the consciousness of the populace, inspiring questions about the fairness of the social hierarchy and the right to democratic governance. The country was riddled with political corruption, with the monarchy resistant to any form of change. This powder keg of discontent set the stage for one of history's most transformative periods, the French Revolution, 1789, a year that would forever be etched in the annals of history. The French Revolution, a whirlwind of change and upheaval, began to unfold. The spark was the convening of the Estates General, a gathering that hadn't been called for in nearly 2 centuries. The Third Estate, made up of the commoners, broke away, proclaiming themselves the National Assembly and vowing to draft a constitution. The tension simmered and boiled over on July 14th when a crowd stormed the Bastille, a royal fortress and symbol of the monarchy's absolute power. This radical act of defiance sent shockwaves through France and marked the beginning of the revolution. In the following months, feudalism, a cornerstone of the old regime, was abolished. The National Assembly, in a bold move, adopted the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, a groundbreaking document that established the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity. Yet this period of hope and optimism was soon overshadowed by the Reign of Terror. The revolution took a radical turn, with the guillotine becoming a chilling symbol of this time. Louis XVI, the monarch who had once ruled with absolute power, was tried for high treason and met his end at the hands of the guillotine. This marked the end of more than 1,000 years of continuous monarchy in France. The power vacuum left by the king's execution was quickly filled by Maximilien Robespierre, a lawyer and politician. His rule, however, was marked by paranoia and a ruthless crackdown on perceived enemies of the revolution. But even Robespierre couldn't escape the guillotine, his fall marking the end of the Reign of Terror. In the ashes of this tumultuous period, a new leader rose, Napoleon Bonaparte. His rise to power marked the end of the revolution and the dawn of a new era. A decade of turmoil and change, the French Revolution reshaped France and left an indelible mark on the world. The echoes of the French Revolution still reverberate today. As we've journeyed through this pivotal period in history, we've witnessed the dramatic reshaping of French and European society. Let's rewind a bit. In the late 18th century, France was on the brink of collapse under the weight of an unfair social structure, economic instability, and a growing awareness of Enlightenment ideals. The people, weary of their suffering and inspired by a new sense of political consciousness, rose up against the monarchy in a violent upheaval. This was the beginning of the French Revolution, a decade-long struggle that would forever alter the course of history. From the storming of the Bastille, a symbol of royal tyranny, to the beheading of King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette, the revolution was marked by significant events that demonstrated the power of the people. The Reign of Terror, a gruesome period of mass executions, further underscored the extent of the revolution's wrath and the desperation for change. This revolution was not merely about toppling a monarchy, but about redefining the very fabric of society. It led to the end of monarchy in France, paving the way for the rise of secularism as the church's influence waned. It ignited the spread of nationalism as the French people united under a common cause, and it fostered the establishment of the concepts of citizenship and rights. The French Revolution gave birth to a society where individuals, not their birthright, determined their destiny. It propagated the notion that all men are entitled to liberty, equality, and fraternity, ideals that continue to influence political thought and inspire democratic movements around the world. The French Revolution, a testament to the power of the people, forever changed the course of history, influencing societies and shaping political ideologies even centuries later.